Welcome, fellow diecasters, to the insanity that is diecast insanity, and today we are here with you with a review.
Yep. Taking a look at the first brand new car culture for 2018, the Japanese Historic 2 set. Ooh. Between the two of us, we have the whole set packaged and open. So we thought we would take a look at them and give you guys our take on the first full-on premium car culture set for the new year, and the first all premium period in the beginning. I'll have to say, at first I was a little upset that they went this way because it did jack the price up quite a bit. But after looking at them, especially taking this car, the Mazda, and comparing it to the last Mazda that came out of the race day set.
Not much better.
There is a big, this car looks way better done than that car. So we might take a look at that as well. But we'll probably take a look at these in order. So let's take a look at number one, which is the Datsun 510 Bluebird. Packaging on these are really nice. They're a kind of more of an art aesthetic look rather than an actual photo of the car. I think they did
that's really cool.
Yeah, I think they really did a cool thing. Plus, it stands out from the first Japanese historic set a little bit, which I only have one of. And of course, you guys, you know the backs. The backs are all the same with the cars on it and everything. Personally, I thought this 510 would have been a little more sought after, but it seems to be fairly reasonable by itself on eBay. I noticed the price on eBay, but I didn't have a premium, so the open one is mine and the packaged one is Elijah's. But I wanted to buy it because this looks has a little hint of the BRE Datsun with the stripes and everything, but I opened it so I'd have a premium 510. I have the last 510 that was in race day? Track day. Yes. Something like that. Yeah, track day. And then I have one of the first editions of this in black in the main line. So I got this one and I opened it now. As you can see, it's got a little, I didn't notice it when I purchased it, but it's got some scratches on the line on top. I didn't notice that when I picked it up, but it's okay. When it's put in the case, when you see it, you can't see those stripes. So
I like the silver sparkle on it.
And the silver metallic paint.
Yeah, the metallic, it's really good, and then the chrome wheels just bring that out. And the red interior looks good. It doesn't stand out or look ugly. I like it. It looks good.
So that's number one. Number two, of course, is the Mazda. Its third appearance in car culture. First, of course, in Japanese Historic 1. The second in Race Day, and now in the Japanese Historic 2. I was a little concerned with that at first. As you can see, here's it in the package. Really cool drawing and stuff on the front of it. I was a little concerned with that, but then when I got to looking at the last one of race day, and I got to looking at this, I think it's kind of cool that they did this in the premium because it's the tail lights are done, the headlights are done, the grille is painted,
the accents along
the accent on the roof over the door is painted. So
the little sponsors are painted.
It does. It's really cool. I even like this one. To tell the truth, I think this is the best of the car cultures of the MX3. The purple one was pretty cool.
For me, the purple one competes.
But this one, I like this one. It's very clean. You know, the color with just the two sponsors below on the base of the door.
Orange sparkle.
And the marker lights on the side and everything looks really cool.
The gray interior goes really well with the orange.
With the orange, it does, doesn't it? You never thought gray and orange would go good together, but
the gray interior goes really well with that orange.
Yeah, it does. And it helps that silver accent across the top.
It does.
It helps with the interior.
I mean, even oh wait, no, that was a glare. Never mind.
The door handles are painted. So
Nice, very good, very nice looking car.
very clean car. Very clean car. What's number 3? Oh, number 3 is the Fairlady Z.
Banana!
Banana, 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 banana.
That's what I don't like about this Datsun.
That's true.
Nissan.
That's true.
I don't like the banana yellow.
It is kind of weird. If it was a little more, what did we decide on? I can't remember.
Daytona yellow.
Well, I think we decided on this Mazda yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought that maybe it would look a little better if it was more of this yellow, like the Mazda RX-3,
Rather than this.
the banana, yeah, the kind of greenish yellow, but still cream yellow, yeah. But still, very beautiful car. It was cool to see this car in a premium.
Still very accented.
And it's cool because with the metal base, it really changes the front end look of this car. Because as you guys know, the regular car on the regular mainline has that turned up chin on the base.
Ugh.
Where this has the flat, spoiler front end, and it really accents this car very, very well. The only thing I don't like about this is if you guys have seen the set, 4 out of the 5 cars all have the same wheels. Now, the only one they went different with was the RX-3.
Besides the size.
Yeah, I'm talking style.
Yeah.
But I think this car should have also got the same wheels as this, but in the chrome. I love this Watanabe style wheel, and especially on the 240Zs, it looks really cool. And I thought that maybe they should have went with that with this one, but do them in the chrome rather than a color. But other than that, I love this. I love the 240Z is probably one of my favorite Datsuns of all time, followed by the 510. But it's really cool to see this all done. The back with the marker across the top there, really sweet. The sponsors on the side, the door, the little Z on the downslope where it's actually on the real car, really cool little addition in the door handles and everything. So really cool to have this car in a premium.
Oh yeah.
So that's number 3. Very, very cool. Number 4 is one of the new cars, one of the new castings.
Favorite.
Yeah, this is Elijah's favorite. He loves this. This is the Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX, which out of the 2, I like this one better than the other one body style wise. Very, very sweet car. There's the casting, and this is the only one that you actually see it from the rear, because this is supposedly in the Japanese world. This is the highlight of this car.
The rear.
Which is the rear. That's why they show it on the card that way. But a cool green color. I don't think I've ever seen this green.
Sparkle. It is a very... I love the green. The black interior definitely goes with it well.
With the green. Yeah.
They got the right side steering wheel all correct, and it's a very good looking car. I don't know what puts this impression towards me, but there's something about it that puts an American feel towards me.
To me, it looks a lot like a Ford Capri.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Just something about this car brings out an American feel to it. It is a very good looking car on the nose. I really like the front end of it, and I also like the back end, how the tail lights aren't on the trunk.
And they're on the bumper.
They're on the bumper. It's overall it's a very good looking car with all the little bits of writing, even on the little bit that's right there on the right side of the trunk.
Yeah.
Just that little tiny pinstriping, almost what looks like a signature, to the side fenders on each side, just down to the bone. completely detailed, and I love it.
Very, very sweet little car. This one does have a very American, 70s American style to it. Even the rear end, even this back shot is a very, to me, a very Torino looking rear end on this car. From the side, it looks a lot like a Capri, but from the back tail end of it, it looks a lot like a Torino to me, which is really, really interesting for a Japanese car.
Yeah.
But very, very cool. And then last but not least, we have the other new casting in this set, the Nissan Skyline C210 in the purple with the tan interior.
Which, again, I do have to say, goes really... The interiors and the main color just seem to fit each other really well for some reason. And something I just noticed, that wheel in there, that steering wheel is chrome.
Oh, it is.
If you can see that. That steering wheel is chromed. That is the first time I have ever seen interior detail on a Hot Wheel. And it looks like it is detached from
a separate piece
the main
from the
casting.
A separate piece
casting.
of plastic from the interior casting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But just like the previous car and all the other cars, it has all of the little pinstripe details.
I never even noticed that either. It's got a little windshield wiper in the back window.
Oh, it does. I mean, even down to the skyline on the back here, you can read it clearly. It's a good car. Through and through. The purple sparkle also is...
That's a very cool color.
It's a very cool purple sparkle.
It's I think it's the same purple that the Mazda RX-3 was done in the first
Japanese
Historic.
There is one thing about this that puts me off a little bit, and it's the front bumper. I've never liked a put-out bumper on a car. It just doesn't look right. I think this would look better if it had the nose spoiler, like the Laurel has. But you may not be able to get that on there, but there is a little bit of one underneath the bumper, but I've never liked pushed out bumpers.
They're kind of funky.
Yeah.
But that's the
great.
70s, 80s for you though too. That's the style of that time. So, but a very nice car. After we looked at it, just picked up some new details there. The chrome steering wheel, the windshield wiper in the back window. It'd be kind of cool if they would have painted that windshield wiper a little bit. But
yeah.
But you know, and even the license plate on the back, all chrome. I don't know if that's part of the base. It might be. It might be what's holding part of the base on there on the back, but that's kind of neat. And then, of course, it's got the Skyline emblem on the back tail, and then the Gretty, and I'm not sure what that other one is. Can't tell what that other sponsor is.
I personally can't see any discrepancies in this.
But
everything seems clear.
That's pretty cool. So the very nice, very sweet set.
Yes.
Going to be interesting to see the rest of this year's car culture. Of course, as you guys know, the next set is cargo carriers, which
might be getting a few.
I don't know if we're going to get all of them. There's 3 of the 5 that I definitely want, but we'll have to see. The only other complaint that I'm having, and we noticed it in the last set in Cars and Donuts, and this set, they're having a lot of issues with the blisters.
A lot of them are cracked.
And it's on the back side, the back of the blister.
Always
the back of the blister. So Hot Wheels, you might have a little issue
with your
with the plastic of the blisters being a little brittle,
or it's
the way they're being packaged in the box. Yeah. So that's the only other problem I had. I have got a couple of the Cars and Donuts that had that issue. I saw, of course, the license got 2 with that issue, both on the back. His Mazda's that way as well.
And the all three of the opened Nissan.
They had that problem too, didn't they?
The Laurel, the Skyline, and the Mazda. All three of them had that.
Issue.
And
so
where I got these, all the cars had that issue.
So and as you can see, the cards are pristine. So it's not the bending of the cards that's causing it. It looks more like the car shifting around inside the blister and it hitting the back of the blister hard, and it's breaking the back of the blister.
It's being packaged wrong and roughly.
That's true too. That could be it too. So just be on the lookout for that when you're buying your car culture cars. If you're buying them for in the package cars, make sure you're taking a close look at the back of the blisters, so you're getting pristine blisters if that's what you want. If you're buying them for openers, then
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So
you throw the blisters away.
You just throw it away anyway. So, but just kind of a word. Just be on the lookout for that on the car culture cars that you're buying. Just make sure you're checking the back of the blisters. If you're buying them for in-package keepers, make sure you're checking that to make sure they're okay.
That way you don't go home with it.
Yeah, that way you don't go home with it and go, oh man, I gotta go buy another one. So just kind of take a look at that. So that's our take on this set is, now that I've seen the cars, I think it's really cool that they're doing it. Like we said before, if you have a Freddy's, we got these at Freddy's for cheaper than Walmart.
Freddy's is the place to buy them now.
So if it stays that way and you live in the Northwest, go to Fred Meyer's to pick up your car culture cars. I was there at ours yesterday. They don't have any car culture new right now. They have a few stragglers left over. They had two Alphas from the Cars and Donuts, and they had two. They still have those two Renaults from.
Oh, jeez.
From not Eurostyle. From Modern Classic.
Modern Classic.
They still have the two Renaults from Modern Classic. So they haven't got any of the cargo carriers. Our Walmart hasn't got any of the cargo carriers yet either. So, but I think they're going in the right direction. I think they just need to keep it this way now at this price point, and we'll just pick and choose the cars we want. And then if there's a full set we want, we'll definitely go all out and get the full set.
Like the Ferrari.
So that's this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We love the cars. Great selection, I think, this time. So very, very cool.
Especially with the new castings.
With the new castings that are in there. So next week we'll have a bi-weekly featured car. And it's mine, yeah, because you did the last one, right?
Yep.
Right. So I'll pick something and we'll do that. And then the week after that, we're going to get back to the project cars, finish up Elijah's Bronco, and continue to work on our street rod, street creeper that we're working on. So hope you guys have a great week, and remember,
leave some on the pegs for us other collectors.
Because
we want to find these premiums.
We love these cars too. So and if you guys are out there and you see something and you know a collector friend of yours is looking for it, let them know where you're seeing stuff so they can go out and get it. So that's all we got. We'll catch you guys later. Oh, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'll throw up a
that way you can never miss some of this great stuff.
I'll throw a link up on the side there that you can click and subscribe, and I'll put a couple videos up on the other side, stuff you may have missed. I want to apologize about not uploading the Hot Wheels Therapy episode. I do have it taped. It is ready to go. I will upload that either tonight or tomorrow, so that'll be up as well, so check that out. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. We're out. Bye.